Starting the stream. Popping out the chat, and Big Steve, we're back. Woo. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Modern Arnis CMATS live on the mat. You see swinging the sticks there, Big Steve. And for some reason, you look blurry, so hopefully you're not blurry on the technical side of your end, those of you who are watching out there. But again, welcome to Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios. Your host, my name is Jordan Dellabough. I created the CMATS, the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios, in 2004, and we're still running to this day. Love this art. The art that was created by Professor Remy A. Precis. Modern Arnis is what it's called, Modern Arnis. That being said, I'm just going to go do some technical stuff in the background here, getting this video ready and letting Facebook know we're ready and all that good stuff. And if you're new to this channel, do subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you all doing that. Thank you very much, because I'm going to sound like I'm Southern all of a sudden, but that's okay. You sounding Southern there tonight, Big Steve?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, how's my mics and stuff doing? I should check all that out. Oh, mics are good so far. We're pushing 9,000 kilobits, 60 frames per second. Can't go wrong there. And still at 86% CPU usage. I thought we changed that. I should check that out again.
I believe you commented a couple times ago that it's that high. It's not normally that high.
I thought we brought it down. I thought we brought it down to more more GPU usage.
Not that I'm aware of.
But
yeah.
maybe on one of those upgrades or whatever they call it, on the video it changed it or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's go let Facebook know what we're doing here. In the meantime, Big Steve will entertain you with some awesome stick twirling stuff.
I just came up with a new one.
Ooh, a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's switching sticks.
Switch it.
I like it. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And not crack your fingers in the process. Right here is fun.
Don't forget, if you can, give us a thumbs up on this video. That'd be great. And if you are live with us, do talk to us. Say hello. We are here. Ask us questions. Laugh at what we do. Whatever you like.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Big Steve. We've got, it's no longer International Broken Keyboard Day. We have someone up above.
Oh good. What do we got?
We've got Celestial Decardia.
Right. Of
Has
course.
signed in and said, ready for this? Said, hello.
Oh my god.
Yep. She's out there.
Sorry, we got shut down, everybody. That's the highlight of the year.
Yeah, we can't top that even. We can't even.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Never come back from it.
Wait, I gotta copy this and send this out.
What?
Uh-oh, what am I doing? Okay. I'll figure this out yet. You know what I just realized? I'm not even dressed to be on the mats yet.
There you go.
I better get a rush on things here. See if Facebook's nice to me tonight. There we go. Well, so far so good. Well, we'll send, I guess since they said hello to us, we should say hi back. So hello.
Hello.
Hello, Celestial Decardia.
Celestial Decardia. Yeah, I'll get that one right. What's the short form of that? Cell? Like hay cell?
Sella?
Cell?
Yeah, Sella Deca.
Yeah.
Hello, Sella Deca.
Hey, Celladeca, what's up? Yeah.
There we go. Okay, Facebook's caught up. That's a good thing. And we are streaming still. Let's go live here. And it looks like we're looking good here. Big Steve, looks like we're...
Excellent. Did the blurriness go away yet?
The That's a good question. Yes, well, wait, hold on a second. Anyone watching out there, give us a thumbs up on if it's blurry or if it's a clear video and if you can hear us okay. That would be good to know. All right, well, while that's doing that, I'll quickly do the old Superman change in a phone booth.
Nice with the phone booth. For anybody watching and going like, what the heck is Steve doing? All I'm trying to do right now actually is map my right hand to my left hand. So in this instance here, right, doing the big O, you might have heard us call this before. All I'm doing is I'm pretty good at this with my right hand, at least I think so, we'll find out. And I'm not nearly as good at my left hand. So what I'm trying to do right now is get a feel for what it feels like in this hand, and then just switch it over and see if I can map it out in practice and get the same feel with the left hand.
What happens when you don't get it right?
I go home and I cry about it, and I come back and try again the next day.
No, but if you don't get it right, and you hit something or something, what gets hit?
Oh, if I get this wrong,
Yeah,
my elbow.
The elbow gets hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll come back and donk like that. That'll happen if I don't get it right in the right spot. Sometimes this goes all weird. This is what's happening right now. Is this goes all like this, or it'll swing wide instead of straight down.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to turn off one mic over here I forgot to do, so hopefully it'll be the right one.
Ooh, and sometimes I get myself in the side here. That too. That's fun.
And one more test for tonight to make sure this is working. What does that do? Does that do anything?
Nope.
Does that do anything? That's what I press, right? Those buttons. Wait till I have it on. Yeah, it's on. Let me just see if that's going to work or not. Ready? Bam. No, not like this. It's not set up either. Guess I can do the update now and not have to worry about screwing everything out.
Pretty much.
Oh boy, let me just try it this way. Oh, there it is. There's the speed. There's the foot cam. Okay, we got foot cam on tonight just in case. Maybe I'll have to hire Celefio DeCardia to come down and be our techie person.
Oh yeah. Then we're getting fancy.
Yeah. We'll expand this project into 3 people.
Yeah, this is reverse.
Okay.
I can do reverse. Wait.
All stretched up?
Sure.
Good evening, sir. And good evening, everyone at home joining us. What we have here today is a martial art called Modern Arnis. We practice this here in, where are we? We're in Victoria, British Columbia. Where is that? That's on an island, a big island, separate from Vancouver. That's actually called Vancouver Island.
It's very confusing.
Southern tip. Don't go to Vancouver thinking you'll be at Vancouver Island, because that's over there, far away. But on Vancouver Island, southern tip Victoria, in British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. And Big Steve and I like to practice this art. And what else is happening in the world? It's October. Oh, we got Halloween coming up. We got Halloween, so we're going to make it our civic duty to scare children, obviously, that come to the door.
Yep.
How are we going to scare them this year? Do we have an idea yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Let's not give it away then.
Yep.
I've got plethora of ideas as well.
Oh good, I got one.
Excellent. Don't forget, everyone, if you have a chance, hit that thumbs up. And we have a chat board up. So if you want to chat live with us, feel free. Ask us questions. Say hello to someone else on the screen. We have a great crowd out there that like to communicate with each other. So go right ahead and do that. But this whole last month, we've been working on understanding Disarms 1 through 12, and I think we've made it to 9.
Sure.
So I think today we could start off with 10, 11, and 12, and
I think
then
so.
see where that leads us.
Mhm.
How's that sound? Okay. Well, let's do that. Keeping it simple. Always good communication when you're training with somebody, and if you have any injuries, safety is always number one, so it's good to let your partner know you have injuries.
Yeah.
Big Steve.
I have an injury?
Big Steve. I'm looking at the camera saying Big Steve, but really I'm saying Big Steve.
Yep.
I've got an injury. Well, not really. Not really.
Oh.
It's not, you know me, it's not really an injury. It's just kind of like, it's crying, like, don't do this to me.
And you're like, whatever.
And I'm like, do what I tell you.
I like how your mouth is done there too.
Both, just back and forth.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, so gotta
Okay.
keep an eye on this guy, this tendon attachment to this muscle, that stuff.
It's making itself known.
Yeah, and something maybe up here from sleeping the wrong way.
Well, fine, since we're confessing, my gosh.
Okay, yeah.
My left wrist may be a little tweaked.
Is that your mouse hand?
No, my right one.
You're right. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
but
keyboard
this
hand.
is the kid carrying hand.
Kid carrying hand.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
So I have noticed for the last couple days that is an unhappy boy again. So
Okay, so wrist.
Wrist.
All right.
I mean, I was gonna say
my
anything,
knee.
but-
My knee.
Oh yeah.
My knee. Yeah.
Everything of
Yeah.
it.
Just this. This is now injured.
Exactly.
What do we got? Celestial Cardia. She's laughing out there. Their screams shall be heard up and down the street on Halloween.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Celestial Cardia knows that we put on the best haunted house on that block. I'm not even gonna say street, like on that block. We put on the best one.
I'm still trying to remember the title that some of those kids gave us. Wasn't it like Legendary or something? No,
Oh, legendary. Yeah. Or the people, the two girls
Yeah.
that came back. They're like 12 years old. They came back to that neighborhood just to stop off at the
Oh, yeah,
house.
they drove. Yeah.
Yeah, well, not them, but the mom drove them.
Well, yeah.
And they came down our driveway for the big spook of their life. And
Right.
one fell on the ground screaming, and that was awesome.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So yeah, we make sure we traumatize the children in such a good way, though.
Oh yeah.
In such a good way. And we still give them candy. We don't just traumatize them and not do something.
Trying to imagine how it would go. Oh, you're scared? Great, get out of here.
Now get lost. That'd be good.
I don't think anybody would like that.
And maybe Celestial DeCardi, maybe we could hire her to help us with the Halloween thing this year too.
Yeah, sure.
You know. Okay, that being said, we're going to get into the disarms now of 10, 11, and 12. If you've missed 1 through 9, there's videos back in the playlist, or no, back in the live area of our channel, CMATS channel, where on YouTube that you can find. So what does that look like? Let's go with number 10. Number 10's coming in. It's coming right for this eye. But for safety's sake, we like to practice with the tip out here until people really learn their tip safety.
Sure.
So in comes the number 10, and I'm going to make sure I block it, a regular block, just as if he struck 1 or something like that. What I don't want to do is push it far away. I'm not interested in that. I just want to make sure that if he's poking, that I just guide it, that it goes by my head. That's all that's all I care about. So he comes in here, and now this hand just comes up right here. And all I'm going to do once I'm there is I'm going to look at my palm when it's right here. Now, if they've got a big puño like Big Steve has here, then then you don't have to worry about, you know, people always get concerned about whether or not they're hooking the puño or the wrist right properly and stuff. Or they get concerned that won't this pinch me as I press down?
Sorry.
Okay, the good news is nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get pinched. The stick will pop out of his hand. Just to make this obvious, make this real obvious.
Okay.
Now I'm really hooked underneath, right? And it looks like as I come down, that it's going to pinch me. There's no pressure on me whatsoever, and this thing's going to pop out right there. It's going to just pop. So first things first, have that just go by you. Second thing, have this arm come up here. So if my hand was here, it just shoots up here. Then I pretend like I'm Santa Claus. And I have a really big belly, but I don't have to pretend that because I kind of do got a big belly tonight. I finally ate dinner on time. So I take my hand once it's hooked up there, and then I bring it so my palm is still up. I'm not going to let my palm from here go down. I'm not going to change that. I'm I'm going to keep it up, look at it, and I'm just going to bring it down to my belly. And this is still protecting me. My stick and hand are still free to move, and I get the disarm.
Sure.
So this is disarm number
10.
10. So it's coming in, poke 10, I rise this up, and this, I don't keep it up here, watch my elbow drops, and there, I pop it out.
Sir.
Now let's say you have no puño. No puño.
None.
Okay.
Sounds weird.
So now he's got no puño for some reason. He obviously doesn't train under CMATS if he has no puño. And again, can I still get it? Because I'm not hooked. His stick isn't going across here. Yes, I can still get it. No problem. I just do the same thing. So it does not matter if you're hooked or not hooked. Just get the hand in the position and make sure to keep the palm up as you bring it to your belly. And let this one be a potential strike back if you need to.
Yes, sir.
So that's number 10. How about I strike you number 10?
Yes, sir.
Coming in, number 10. Rising up. And, oh yeah, that works. That worked.
I got it.
You got it finally. You got it more ways than one.
Oh,
I wasn't giving that one to you.
Hang on. Let's get this back up.
Hey, let me make it perfect for you. That's,
No, just a little.
no. I gotta strike again. Yeah. Good. There it is. Nice. There it
Sir.
is. Good. So you see what you did there? Did you
Yep.
see what he did there?
I did.
I felt what you did there.
I didn't see it. I felt it as well.
Yeah, good. Yes.
Yeah.
What a big difference.
Absolutely.
This reminds me of something I saw one time. Here is something that I learned from a YouTube video one time.
Oh no.
I actually learned something from a YouTube video.
Okay.
Let's see if it holds true.
Let's find out.
Whether or not I do it right or not, this is a first, everybody. This is a first. I'm just going to try this.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Hand out.
Yep.
I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to push across. I'm going to push your arm that way.
Okay.
Okay? You don't let me.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to take my hand this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to push your arm
Oh,
across.
yeah, it's a different story.
Wow, isn't that incredible?
And you learned it from YouTube.
I learned that from YouTube. What an amazing thing.
Did you learn it from yourself? I'm just curious.
I might have. I don't know. But this is the idea here. So when I'm here and I'm pressing, I can't. But I turn this way,
Yeah.
I can press. So all I'm doing is just switching something, but it's nothing magical. It's just amazing. The body is so amazing at what it can do. You weren't ready for that already?
No, I wasn't.
Here, I'll do it for you. I'll resist.
So hang on, you're coming in.
You switch hands.
Oh, thank
We'll just for now, same arm.
So you're coming in.
So right now you're just gonna be like this.
Yeah.
And you're gonna press my arm
Oh,
that
like
way.
this
And I'm
way.
like, no, you're not going to. No.
Okay. And then I
Okay.
switch this way?
Yeah. And now I go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's funny because the first time he switched, I was like, oh, it's because he's using the blade of his arm, blah, blah, blah. It's actually not. It's all down here. Yeah.
It changes. It's so cool. All right, if you want to try that at home, feel free, but always be practice safely. 10. Bam. Nice. Good. One more time. Up. Good. So there's our 10. There's little tidbits on how to make it work for yourself. And just a quick recap. The thrust, for safety's sake, is always beside the head, not directly at the eyes. Okay. I block. I come up. I look at my palm. I bring my elbow down. I feel like I was like, get to the chopper.
A little bit, yeah.
Bring your elbow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that for the rest of the video now.
And then from there, I'm continuing to look at my palm. Don't let the palm go this way. Look at your palm all the way to your belly. Pass it back to you. And hold it there. And then this is still free to launch.
Oh, interesting. You just pointed something out, but I'm like, I don't know if I did that.
What? What did I point out?
I don't know if I'm putting my elbow down first. I'm focusing on this. I'm not really focusing on this.
That would be why, remember that other thing happened?
Yeah.
That'd be why that happens.
Right. I knew
That's
it wasn't.
something.
I knew it wasn't lined up. I could feel that.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively thinking about
about
this.
the elbow.
Yeah.
So as you're there, let the elbow drop.
Right.
You don't want to have wings.
Yeah. Not doing this.
Yeah. So even if you go up here and the elbow's up here, let it drop and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
same
elbow
with,
drops before you do.
same with this, right?
Yeah.
Even if I'm out here and I might try to press,
Yeah.
let the elbow drop and press.
Right.
So now, this also gives us this idea, an inside block.
Yeah.
You know, inside, what does the inside block do? See how it twists in? So when we're here like this, and I just showed this, and I twist in,
Yeah.
shows us how to manipulate and maneuver around energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So take that one home with you tonight. There we go. So that was number 10. 11. I don't know how to do sign language for 11. I know 10 is like this. What would 11 be? I don't know. Ding, ding. Maybe it's like that. It's like two of the. If you guys know what sign language is for 11, let me know. That'd be great. Sign it in the comment section below. I don't know.
Does that count?
No, it has to be one hand.
Well, then I'd do this. I go 5, 5, 1.
5, 5, 1.
Yeah, that's 11.
Okay.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
Maybe. We'll find out. I'm sure someone will
Horrible
comment.
answer, I'm sure.
All right, where does that leave us now?
11.
11's coming in for the other eye, and of course he stays off to the side for safety's sake. And I'm going to come in here, and this is one I call, besides calling it 11, I like to call it Professor's favorite, the creator of the art, Remy Aprecis. I always like him as his favorite because he could pull this off anywhere, this one. And if you watch his videos, all of a sudden you see him doing something, but if you slow him right down, it's a lot of times this one right here.
Gotcha.
So in comes the number 11. I pop this over in front of me. I've created a T. How did I pop it over? Let's look at that. I blocked. My hand faces away from me. It goes underneath, over my head, and I don't grab until here. And then from here, there's a couple ways of making this work. But to make it work in the beginning at a yellow belt stage, keep this straight up and down. Don't let it move. Take this one and wrap it like you want to push it underneath his elbow there. And as that pops out, let his stick, this is his stick, let his stick hit the wrist and let your stick hit number 2 strike. Don't let your stick pop out and then want to hit 1 strike. Once you understand how this one really works and the energy behind it, you'll find your stick will be in the number 2 position. But in the beginning, you might think, oh, I'm doing this by accident, but naturally. But force it to go to 2 for now because that's where it's going to need to be.
Yes, sir.
So in it comes in here, pop, over, crack, whack. Crack and whack.
Crack and whack.
There we go. We could call this one the good old crack and whack. Okay. So he comes in, I block, over, wrap, hit. And anything else about that one that's important? My elbow's being set off right there.
Oh, is it?
Right there. There's a tendon or something right in there right now.
Want me to just take care of it for you?
Oh yeah, just hit this side, hit that side.
Just like even it out.
Yeah. If you have any questions out there so far, feel free to shoot them up there. Give us a little thumbs up on this and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Boom.
That was good. Sounded like a guy on one of those side effects commercials or something. I'm gonna have to do it to see if
there's questions.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else. A little refinement. Make sure that when you're doing this, you're not coming over here and trying to grab.
Oh yeah.
Okay? I'm coming over here and raising it above my head, then I grab. Then from there, I pop, and then I strike. So, here we go.
Sorry.
Number 11. So you brought it over, grabbed, popped, strike. And that'd be a nice, real good foundational movement to study at yellow belt level for number 11 disarm.
Yes, sir.
That hurt. Dunk. Dunk. That was so nice.
The one thing I am noticing, for me anyway,
Okay.
am I bringing it in front?
You can.
Is it here? Is it? Am I bringing it? Oh, you know, this is where this is you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Versus bringing it here
That's
like this.
right. That's right.
Right.
So what is that?
It's the umbrella. It's the
Hook block.
hook block. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was an umbrella.
Yeah.
But if it's here, right? I'm bringing this over like this. The one thing I sometimes struggle with is understanding how much I need to move it. So you know, versus right here, you know, keep it close.
Yeah.
So I think I'm still putting that finesse on it as
Right.
well.
could hold on here. I already know that, see? Something changed. Do you know why that happened?
Maybe.
All right. And by the way, if I say I can hold on, that doesn't mean everyone out there can hold on.
Oh, it's just because I did that.
I know how to counter things, so.
I think it's because I let it go too far that way.
Actually, it's this one right now.
Oh, is it this one?
What's it not doing?
Oh.
Keeping it vertical right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep it vertical.
Oh, that's right, because we're not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this. I see it. Okay, hang on.
There you go. That's how.
Yeah, I'm doing something weird.
Yeah, there it was a little bit.
Sir?
See if you can iron that out. There you go. Nice.
That is so weird to do that. Hang on. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Okay. I'm trying to think how I can answer this. I understand we're talking about the base foundation, but does that change, or is this just a bad habit?
I think you should be aware and know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
Yeah.
then that's part of the challenge right there.
Right. Yeah. I'm just doing.
So I maybe could make it work if I knew what I was doing and where I was headed.
Right.
But if I'm just doing a maneuver and I think it's like this, but I'm not really conscious of what I'm doing,
Yeah.
then we've got
An issue.
an area I can counter.
Yeah. Sir, understood.
Yeah.
That's very nicely put.
Good. One more. Number 11. Boom. Nice. Okay.
Sorry.
So there we are there. And you see that Big Steve ended up with that number 2 strike coming in to my head. Okay. How are we doing? Are we still live? We just gotta make sure here.
I assume.
I'm going to assume we're live. We got some lights out there. Looks like we're live. Yeah, we're streaming good. Okay. Just got to check out these technical difficulties these days. Number 12. Well, last one, finally, after this whole month, we got to number 12. First off, a long time ago, I used to teach, a 12 block, a basic block, just like this, supported on the blade and learning this. But then, in about 2012, I might have changed it to this. Well, no, I did. I did change it. I don't remember the exact date, but I wanted this angle. So almost the same idea as if you did a high block, a rising block.
Sure.
Now you're matching that angle. So as he's coming 12, this is still supported right now, but that's that angle. So should this just slide, I'm a happy camper. So he comes in, right? Don't be like this where your fingers are out, okay?
Wow.
Don't be like this. So as it comes in here, I'm right there, supporting it right there. Then I actually follow this and grab and hook. And it's just like number 5 disarm. I hook it all the way down into a number 5 disarm, which is actually our number 12 disarm. Just like that. That's the puño against the back of the hand. Everything's happening. I'm rolling with it, using good footwork. I'm switching my feet, rolling, switching my feet. So if you want, go back to number 5 disarm in our videos, a couple videos ago, and check out the tidbits on really how to make that work on that hooking and reaping part.
Yes, sir.
So again, I'm absorbing, like catching a ball, letting my puño, the butt end of the stick here, rest behind his hand, and then I swap my feet, extend them out, give him a little up tap, start again.
Sir.
Number 12. Any pointers or questions about that I'm forgetting?
No, the things I can think of are more tips on how to do number 5 in general, which I guess will apply here.
Well, yeah, exactly. The tips on 5 all apply here, so go back and watch that video because we have it all set there.
Yes, sir.
And it might give us an extra view on that video.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, why not? Give it a thumbs up too. Okay, 12, coming in, wrap, nice. Who do we got out there? We got Dan!
Oh, hey, Dan.
Still alive or still live? Because we're live right now, absolutely.
I think he's saying we're still live because we were asking if we're still live earlier.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, yeah, right. See, you're smart with this stuff. I just start going off the deep end. I'm like, Dan! My mind goes blank.
Here's the difference. you're teaching,
Yeah.
and I'm just along for the ride, so my mind's free to think of these things.
Right. Okay, I'll take that. That's what makes us a good team here.
Yeah. It's all good.
Thanks for having my back, man.
Oh yeah. Checks in the mail.
Wait, I should be saying that to you.
Yeah, I was about to say, why am I
Checks in
paying
the
you?
mail.
That doesn't make any sense.
So number 12 comes in. It's wrapping down, hooking, and yanking. One more time. Oh, I hit you hard that one. Oh, ouch. So number 12, beautiful. He's got that angle happening right here. I can slide, I don't hit him. Now he goes, wraps. Now this part's important. It's all about these guys right here. Right there, the elbows. Elbows are so important.
Sir.
If they're not attached to your body, what happens is your feet change, and then you try to yank.
Yeah.
And if you yank, I've got control. I can counter that so quickly.
Sir.
But if you attach the elbows, you swap the feet and turn the body, that becomes your stick.
Sure.
So again, how do we make these effective? How do we make them effective with 99% of the people we work with? Not 50%. Not people who are just going to let go of their stick for you because they're really nice or they don't know how to be a good uke or someone. You know, it's just how do I make this work? And that's what I really dug my teeth into with these. So.
Sure. Although I do think we should make that a tagline in like a parody video one day. You know, techniques that only work when people let go.
Yeah. When people give up,
this technique
will work perfectly. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. We should do a video like that.
No, we should. Yeah.
That would actually like create pre-planning ideas and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
Cue cards or something. I don't
Oh
know.
boy.
Okay. No, that's too difficult.
Sounds complicated.
Yep. Keep it simple. So there's our 1 to 12 finally completed after that month, and yeah, hopefully you guys can pick up some stuff from it, learn some stuff from it, get some new ideas about it, and make it work for you.
Sure.
What else should we do tonight? We got a little bit extra time here. You were working on some big O stuff.
Yep.
I saw that, right?
I was working on that.
That was some good information there, right?
Two-stick deal.
What if I do this?
Say what now?
I just got to this. What if I go a big O,
Yeah.
but I switch
I
it
do
here,
that.
and I switch it back?
I can do that. I mean, not
That's
well.
good. That's good.
Uh,
Yeah, different things we learn and try. What we can do with a stick. Okay?
sure.
You want to get into this one? No. Okay. So what else should we do?
That's the one I'm horrible at. I'll try.
Okay, give it away. There it is. Excellent. Oh, right on. It was so
Yeah.
cool. Okay, now this one, and then you got to go up to the ceiling, and then you got to come back down.
I'm so tempted to just.
What should we
I don't
practice?
know. What's
You know, you know what I have been drilling this week? Is the idea of footwork.
Sure.
Now, we understand power comes from the feet, the earth, up through the feet and out. What else is important about the footwork is the ability to find a position to counter somebody. If my feet aren't in a good position, I can't counter somebody.
Sure.
So establishing a really solid footwork foundation, which can be done through forms, is very important. Through forms, empty hand forms, stick forms. But there's only two rules that 99.9% of the time we follow, that I follow, that I've put into CMATS, that I've put into almost everything that we do, is always following these two rules. They're magical rules, they're secrets. I can't even believe I'm giving them away. But here we go.
Uh-oh.
Rule number 1, whatever side you are striking from, that foot is forward. So in the end, you're almost learning to walk like a bear. So if I'm striking 1, wait a second, let's do this. We can do this. We have the capability.
Yes.
There it is on the fly. So, I don't know if it's live.
Yeah, it was a little delayed. We're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
That's why I was like, I thought I just saw that.
So, can you see the feet? You can see the feet.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see black on black, but maybe I'll go. Is that better? Nah, we'll stay right here. Okay. So, my right foot's forward, same hand, same stick, strike 1. If I go to strike 2, this is the side the stick is coming from on my body, so that means my left foot is forward. And that follows the number 2 strike. So there's rule number 1. If I'm poking 5, well, that's down the center line. If I'm striking 12, that can be down the center line. So anything that is down the center line, here we go, I'm going to confuse you, can be either foot. Doesn't matter. You can as long as you know where you want to go next after that. I might have it this way because I might be trying to come out this way. Or I might have it this way because I might be going this way. So it all depends on that 12 or that 5 or that 5, depending on which way I want to go next. So, that being said, that's the first rule. Follow that. Whenever you're practicing your modern Arnis, follow that rule. Second rule. What's the second rule? Oh yeah, that's the second rule. I got it. It came back to me. Foot cam! Yes, yes, yes. We do have that right now. Happy feet.
Let's say it's getting very fancy.
Happy feet. The second rule that's important when you're practicing, once you've got, all this stuff figured out up here, okay, and you want to get this in time with it and everything else, that footwork, is when I'm blocking, when I'm on the receiving end of a strike, I want to make sure 99.9% of the time, my hips are parallel to your strike.
Yes, sir.
Make sense? So when you're coming strike 1,
Yeah.
I want my hips to be parallel. I don't want to be coming across to do this. I want to be here. You come 2, I swap my feet. And right now, as you can see, I'm doing closed V footwork. I'm not stepping out to block, and then I'm not coming back out here to block. I'm not doing the step outs, okay? So in the basics, in the beginnings, in yellow belts, advanced yellow belts, blue belts, that's what I'm looking for, is really developing that closed V footwork. Then we get into the open V footwork, why and when we want to use it to enter. So if I'm not ready to enter yet, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to stay back here and just boom. I don't know where I want to go yet. Okay, now I think I want to enter, but I don't. I just go for the number 11 disarm like Professor would.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. The, what do we call it? The crack and whack.
Crack and whack.
Crack and whack. There you go, yeah. So that would be if you follow those 2 ideas, especially when, especially, not especially.
I don't think so.
No. Okay, good. We'll put the dictionary away.
Especially. There's no X specially.
There's no X, yeah. That sounds weird.
It's like someone saying, thanks for granted, or taking things for granted.
Oh, for granted? Oh, yeah, instead of for gratitude?
No, granted.
Just kidding. I'm feeling good today. What can I say? Okay. So how would that be important? Let's say I'm learning to do, let's see if this, okay. What about sweep entries, sir? I heard your question. You're like writing it right now. You're like, but sir, what about with the sweep entries? Does that still follow the same rules?
Yes, it does.
Let's find out. I go 1, 2, 3. I'm punching like that. It's a right hook. So my right foot should be forward for it. If I'm coming on the other side and I'm sweeping out here, I'm going to put my left foot forward as I connect here and come out over here. Take that, and pop that. So, yes, even on your sweeps, we'll follow those concepts. Then, if we're doing, let's just say we're switching from right to left in a little drill we have at about advanced blue belt level.
Sir?
We're doing Sinawali, and then I'm going to enter in right here. I come in, this time I'm going to step across, because I don't want to just step back because I'm still in line with his strike. So I step across. As I switch my hands, I come back, And we're back at it again. So with that footwork there, you'll see that I step across, back, back, and then I'm right into my oblique stance for doing right and left. But if we get into like tappy tappy, okay? Now the basics of tappy tappy, not saying advanced tappy tappy, but a basic, it would be making sure you have that foundation down. Because as I'm, you know what? Let's not even go into tappy tappy yet. Let's just go into something like rapid fire, or a hit return. So I'm hitting, and he's going, yeah, bam, and he's hitting me back right away. So as I'm striking, I can't stay here. When he strikes, I have to learn quick footwork. So I go here, and I'm back here. Then I'll shoot this one off to this side, and I'll switch my feet. You'll watch my feet switch almost every time, except for.
That's brutal.
Good. Now I switch here and I come back. But here, guess what? I don't got to switch until there.
Sorry.
My foot didn't have to switch right away on that strike. But now I'm going to come down here and I'm back up here. Now I don't have to switch again. I'm here. And I'm back up here, here. And then I come 12. Good. For a hit return style of practice.
Sorry.
So that develops very, very quick footwork. And when you're first learning, it can be very confusing.
Yes, sir.
So if you're driving, or if I go 12, right? I go 12, you're going block, check, counter, hit return, right?
Oh, hit return.
So you're taking this out.
Thank you.
Right, no, come over here. And boom. And now you shoot me into, right? Bam. On my end, I have to make sure that my hips are parallel with wherever you come next.
Sir.
There's my parallel. Switch my feet for my strike.
Sir.
Right? Boom, boom. 2, 3, 4,
Oh, right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. Okay? So you'll see that my feet were just sometimes just jumping real quick. And that's important to learn and to feel that freedom. And then you have to learn how to do it on different surfaces so you don't get, like, stub your toe and trip along the way and things of that nature. So there's some ideas for you on the development and how important the footwork is. The black belts really go through, when they're testing for black belt, they really go through a lot of that foundational stuff where I put a lot of pressure on you. Would you agree?
Yep.
And make you and force you to use your footwork. And if you don't have your footwork, what happens to your center?
It gets all thrown out of whack.
It all gets thrown out of whack. And then how much power do you have when it's thrown out of whack?
Forget power, you're not even set up right, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Your technique is out, your power is out, everything goes down the toilet. So,
Sir.
Any questions about anything so far? Feel free. We got our chat board up. Love to hear from you. Any music you want to play? While we wait for the 8-second delay we have between us talking and them hearing it.
Well, usually it's a Jeopardy theme, but for some reason Danger Zone is in my head right now.
Oh, Danger Zone.
All right.
Huh.
Pretty sure it's copyrighted though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one though. I was coming here tonight, and I had the radio on, and they were playing the song. Nope, lost it.
No, must have been a good one.
It was. It was. It was a classic. Well, a classic. It might be a classic. How old do you have to be a classic?
That's a very good
Is
question.
it like 25 years? It's after 25 years. Like, it's different for cars and music. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think after 25 years, a car is considered a classic.
I would say like 10 years older is good
Classic
enough.
music?
Yeah. why
Okay.
not?
Yeah.
In this day and age, yeah.
Well, I don't see any questions up, so they had their opportunity. What should we end off with tonight? Should we end off with a form? Should we end off with just bashing some sticks? Question period?
I feel like we've done a form in a while.
Form it is. Which form should we do tonight? We'll give them 8 seconds to figure that out. Everybody, which form should Big Steve do tonight? Oh, what are your options, you ask? Well, let's just see. What are their options tonight?
Any stick form and empty hand form, let's say 1 to 6.
Okay, so empty hand form 1 to 6 or stick form 1 to 4. Shoot it up to our chat board here. We'll see what we can do.
Or, of course, the super secret form that has no number.
Ah, yes. That which shall not be performed in front of camera.
Cannot be. It will literally break the camera.
Yep.
It's literally the break camera form.
It's a good one.
Yep.
You just turn and smash
Just smuck
everyone
out of the
with
camera.
When we're ready to get a new camera, that's what we should do.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, who wouldn't want to see us stick, like, first
Well,
hand? Just
And you got to think that it would at least survive one hit, hopefully.
no.
No? You don't
Well,
think
not
so?
one of my hits.
You never know. You never know.
If I hit that, there's no way that thing's gonna survive.
I'd probably explode,
Like like that's plastic, right? That's not metal. It's not.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
We should find out.
We should do that. Let's turn off the foot cam first. No one's put in their judgment yet on what it should be.
Okay, here's the deal.
Okay.
If we do that, or
Yeah.
when we do that,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
if,
yeah. When?
I'll take the first hit to see how well it survives,
Okay.
and then you can finish it off. How's that?
Well, you know, if we do it, we have 2 cameras, so we'd have to replace both cameras anyways.
All
So
right.
we each have our own camera, and we both hit it and see which
Do a
one survives.
comparison
Yeah.
afterwards.
We'll do a side by side.
Yeah.
We can have some fun with this.
Nice.
Well, what are these called? Webcams? Let's see what webcam can survive a modern Arnis strike.
To be fair, I've never seen a YouTube video on that.
Yeah, neither have I. I've seen them like drop watermelons off of 30-foot buildings and stuff like
I've
that.
seen guys hitting with lasers, but yeah.
Yeah, stick, camera.
Yeah.
And if it survives, we'll buy more.
Yeah.
We'll be like, okay, that's
We'll be like, that was pretty good.
That's where they buy. Okay, we've chatted enough. Let's get into stick form or empty hand form. What do you want? Your choice.
Oh my gosh. Let's do 3.
All right, empty hand. Wait, stick form 3 or empty hand form 3?
Oh yeah. Stick form.
Stick form 3. Let's watch that footwork he's got. We got Dan saying, great to have these extra details on the 1 through 12 disarms.
Oh, nice.
Hey, we'll be working on this in partner drills on a certain remote island. I love it. I love it. We won't tell anyone what island you're on. We won't say it tonight
It's a
anyways.
secret.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great to have you guys watching out at that remote island. In fact, great to see you got internet to be able to to see it on the remote island. So
That's pretty good.
okay, and stick
Stick
form
form.
3. Take it away, Big Steve.
Yes, sir. Stick form 3.
There we go. Nice. And obviously, doing that over and over and over again, you'll find ways of improving it, of making it better and better and better. Whether or not your heels are staying up in all of your stances as you twist and turns, whether or not your stick's going around your head or like a helicopter above your head. I'm not saying these are all things Big Steve just did. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is what I've seen people do in the past.
He
and
sees
how-
everything.
How we can improve things.
Because I already know there's a difference between the first turn and the second one.
You did?
Yeah, I
That's
felt
solid.
that. That's why I corrected it. I was like, oh, he's watching.
You got it. That's why you pay me the big bucks,
Yeah.
right? Because you want to improve and get better and better and better.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So do I. I want to improve as an instructor. I want to improve in art myself. And I want to just improve in generally for everyone that, catches and sees what we do.
Everyone?
Well, I'm waiting for that one guy to be sitting there on his chair to be like, you suck.
Yeah. I think we had one for a while.
You know what's interesting though? We had an awesome comment on our last video.
Oh.
It was in Russian.
Oh.
And it was just says, I had to translate it. I had to
Yeah.
get Google Translate. Like
Yeah.
what this guy wrote something in Russian, and it's not a link to a certain site, so that's nice to see. So it's not a link, and I take it and I put it into Google Translate, and it says, "Hey, really nice work you're doing there,
Oh, good.
and nice to see you," or something like that.
Oh,
So I was very complimentary on the comment section there.
Great.
So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Someone in Russia was watching us.
Yeah.
I love looking at those analytics where you can see that happen. By the way, we've got over 405 now, over 405 subscribers. We're at 407.
Oh, nice.
We're making our way along the 400s here. Maybe by the end of the year, maybe by New Year, if we ask life to give it to us, if we ask the YouTube committee, the YouTube community to give it to us, maybe we can reach 500 by
Okay.
Christmas.
That'd be nice.
Imagine if we could get 500 by Christmas. That'd be epic. That'd be awesome. So if you can, let people know about us. Let them know about the CMATS channel. There's martial arts on it. There's fishing on it. There's boat engine fixing on it. And there's some little kid stuff on it too, just to round it all off.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully what you'll find is that with each video you watch on that channel, on the playlist, there's playlists on it, there's lives, there's videos. Whatever you watch, hopefully, you have a moment where you smile watching it. You know, there's not a lot of cussing, not a lot of drinking. Wait, maybe that's what we should have in order to improve our
I was about to say.
maybe to get to 500, we got to come in here drunk and start cussing.
Yeah, I don't think we've done either of those things yet.
You know, we just try to provide an environment where people can look at it and maybe once, as they're watching that video, they smile.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Grab your stick.
Sir.
It's been a pleasure, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully back next week again at 6:45, the Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, hopefully we see some people from out east join us next week or something. That'd be nice, but they're probably teaching the classes. And,
Different time.
but, you know, maybe that, have we gone through that daylight
I
savings?
think we're about to.
Yeah, so maybe when that kicks back in,
Yeah.
that'll help. So. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I'm going to go do some techie bits. Big Steve's going to do some sticky twirly bits. Maybe.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we'll see everyone next week. Take care.
I'm going to go practice the thing I need to practice.
It's too bad I didn't have like a really good zoom on this as you're doing that. I could just zoom into your feet.
And then just, highlight.